2018 FIFA World Cup.
This is the road to the 2018 FIFA World Cup.
Hey, this is Bodine, host of Fabulous Living, Bahamian Style. And there aren't very many things in life that give as much fulfillment and joy as traveling throughout the Bahamas. See, I've been traveling all over our archipelago, and I've seen some of the most iconic views known to mankind. I've tasted some of the most delicious foods in some of the most unique spots, and best of all, I've had a chance to connect with people from all corners of our nation. And it's not only me, it's me and the entire Fabulous Living Bahamian Style crew made up of photographers, filmmakers, bloggers, and so many more, just looking to tell the story of our Bahamas here on ZNS TV, YouTube, and Facebook. What I want you to do is just enjoy the journey with us, and we'll cover all the must-see, must-do things around the Bahamas, share some really good cooking, and experience some of the most gorgeous homes in the world, all right here, Bahamian style. I know you're going to enjoy this ride.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
Coming up first at 6, efforts to upgrade the General Post Office underway. The Minister of Health hoping to change the Bahamian diet. And the Red Cross getting ready to host hundreds during its annual fundraiser this weekend.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, first at 6. This portion of the news is brought to you by BTC every day.
The government committed to upgrading the location of the General Post Office. Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, first at 6. Minister of Transport, the Honorable Frankie Campbell, is looking forward to a more modern post office facility following the demolition of a decades-old building on East Hill Street. Press Secretary Anthony Newbold announced last week that the old building on East Hill Street would be demolished. Minister Campbell anticipates the change.
The government had, prior to that, agreed that we will implode, government's word, my word, blow up the present building that houses the post office. The plan is to design buildings that are modern, 21st century. So we have an opportunity to modernize the downtown area through building something on the property that is purpose-built. For too long we've been going to these places where we have to renovate, and so we'll take that opportunity to modernize that area.
Minister Campbell dismissed the suggestion that the post office's relocation to Gladstone Road would create an inconvenience, pointing out the population shift to the southwest. It was announced last week that the old Phil's food store would be the new home for the post office. Minister Campbell was asked at what stage the acquisition is.
Acquisition posted in the newspaper on the 19th of last month. It takes at least 30 days for that process to allow persons who have a rightful claim to make those claims. Then we proceed with acquiring the building, and those persons then negotiate with the government, the treasury, to ensure that their claims are settled, as was done in the past. One that comes to mind is when we built the Charles Sanders Highway. Some persons' properties had to be acquired. Same process, nothing new.
Minister of Health, Dr. the Honorable Dwayne Sands, changing the definition of a breadbasket item could change the game for budgets and disease eradication in the Bahamas. Now he's looking to turn the Bahamian diet on its head by revamping it. He told reporters that a major event is set for this week, detailing the changes to be made and some of the practices that have fueled obesity and chronic illness.
There is that the bread basket includes a number of items which were placed there in 1971 in order to give us a belly full. And that belly full, while it was well intended, has turned out to be contributing to the high blood pressure, the diabetes, the obesity, etc. there are a lot of things on there that we would have to say is simply not good for the people of the Bahamas. And so the proposal for the new bread basket is to move unhealthy foods off and put healthy foods on and make it affordable.
Dr. Sands explains that initiative is based around preventative care and lowering health budgets.
We are excited about the idea of moving more into prevention. And so dietary changes, exercise, evidence-based approaches to exercise. When we look around at Bahamians, unfortunately, we are not the healthiest people in the world. You could say it, we're fat, okay? And we don't move as much as we should. So we can spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on dialysis and heart surgery and cancer treatment, or we can try to keep our people healthy.
In other news, first at 6, the Ministry of Works announcing that milling and paving works for Eastern Road between Montague Circle and Johnson Road began last week, Wednesday, March 28th, between 9:30 to 2:30 p.m. A ministry release confirmed that the work should be completed by April 17th. The Ministry of Works wants to inform motorists that there will be east and westbound lane closures during the work. Motorists traveling east will be detoured south on Village Road, east on Burnett Road, and north on Johnson Road, while motorists traveling west will be detoured south on Johnson Road, west on Burnett Road, and north on Village Road. Minister of Works officials also note that provisions for access will be made for residences on the Eastern Road between Montague Circle and Johnson Road as necessary. Motorists are asked to avoid the area if possible and are asked to be aware of and obey the posted traffic paving signs in the area. Meanwhile, police confirming that one of 3 Abaco residents who were airlifted to the capital following an accident this past weekend has died. The male victim succumbed in hospital today. Police say the victim was one of 5 persons injured in a 2-car collision on the Ernest Dean Highway in the area of Cherokee Road on Easter Monday. Police say the others are said to be in serious condition. Head of the Police Force's Traffic Division, Chief Superintendent Craig Stubbs, says road education remains critical. And still to come, Fox Hill residents enjoying the Easter holiday weekend. That story and more when the Bahamas Tonight, first at 6, continues.
Imagine you have Hollywood at your command. Introducing Flow Evil.
Red cheese, gold rings, all black, everything creeping through the night.
Anywhere you are.
Big girls don't scream hard like Halloween, make me feel alive.
There's a world of entertainment here, and you run the show. Flow Evil.
Are your monthly bills coming in on top of your holiday bills? It's time for a change. Bundle your bills into one low-rate loan with Commonwealth Bank. Move your high-rate loans and credit card balances from other banks to a low-rate consolidation loan at Commonwealth Bank. Less stress, less to pay, each and every month. Plus, the chance to win $5,000. So make a change. Get a consolidation loan at Commonwealth Bank and pay less.
Genius.
Wicked Genius. Come enjoy KFC's delicious chicken, fries, drink, and biscuits starting at only $5, including VAT. KFC Nassau. It's finger-licking.
Coca-Cola Bahamas has always been a strong community partner for us. They've supported and helped us to
reach hundreds of young men through Sprite basketball.
Create a fun and interactive United FC.
Go a little bit further for our animal friends.
Feed thousands of Bahamians every year.
Preserve our natural habitat.
And celebrate Bahamian culture and John Canoe on pastry.
The Caribbean Bottling Team is committed to the communities that we serve around the entire Bahamas.
This portion of the news brought to you by Commonwealth Bank, your leader in personal banking.
The Bahamas Red Cross preparing for its annual fundraiser this weekend. The 77th Annual Bahamas Red Cross Fair, set for this Saturday at Government House grounds, is expected to raise funds for the organization's outreach programs. Director General Caroline Turnquest says the fundraiser is essential to fuel community initiatives this year.
This year, as usual, we're raising funds for our programs such as Meals on Wheels, the after-school program, the CPR training, and of course disaster relief. You can't leave that out, because especially with the changing patterns now of the weather, we have to be ever on guard with that.
Turnquest added that there is a set budget designed for each of their outreach programs.
This year, as usual, we're raising funds for our programs such as Meals on Wheels, the after-school program, the CPR training, and of course disaster relief. You can't leave that out, because especially with the changing patterns now of the weather, we have to be ever on guard with that.
And this story is for all of you Samsung mobile phone users. Samsung will be launching the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus in the Bahamas on Monday, April 9th. The much-anticipated mobile device features refined designs and Samsung's most advanced cameras yet. Samsung also boasts that the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus offers powerful tools to transform how users capture special moments, express themselves, and enjoy entertainment. Some of those new features include a streamlined design, a low-light camera, and new emojis. Nassau Airport Development Company officials recording one of the busiest Easter holiday travel weekends on record, as operations at the Lynden Pinling International Airport attracted regular services as well as a number of special aircraft, which increased local and international travel numbers. We got an update from NAD's Vice President of Marketing and Commercial Development, Jan Knowles.
Domestic long-term parking lot was full to capacity, which is a good indicator of domestic travel. The U.S. and international carriers operated with seating capacity of 90 to 100%. The Easter period is historically a high season for LPIA. This year, with the addition of the Carifta Games being hosted in Nassau, charter flights were added to the mix to bring in athletes and support teams. Additional charters were also incorporated to assist with scheduled flights, and this brought a welcome increase in seating capacity into Nassau.
Many Bahamians enjoyed several activities this Easter holiday weekend, including residents in Fox Hill. The Member of Parliament for the area, Chanel Ferguson, organized some summer fun for the children of the area on Easter Monday at the Fox Hill Community Center. The fun was coupled with a message on water safety.
And it's the time when it's the unofficial start of summer, when Bahamians want to be in the water. So we have this pool here, and we're very mindful about what happened almost a year ago, June, when little Elnora Bullard drowned at Long Wharf, only 7 years old. So we wanted a safe environment for the children. So we have certified lifeguards here on the premises, looking out for them. You would have heard them going through the rules and regulations for them. They had it. They had the rules at the beginning, and they had the rules again after lunch. So this is a safe environment. They are absolutely enjoying it.
Now, even the Easter Bunny took a splash with the kids. Pastor of St. Paul's Church and newly ordained Bishop J. Carl Ramming also enjoyed the Easter Monday event.
Today, we celebrate the resurrection of Christ, which of course is always a joyous occasion. And I view today as an offshoot of that joy, where we can come and fellowship and minister to the kids. And I just enjoy watching them play, not really swim, but play in the water, and they're really getting a kick out of it. And so I think the MP is doing a wonderful job in getting these kids together today and have a little fun.
That portion of the news was brought to you by Commonwealth Bank, the leader in personal banking services.
At
Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center, we provide imaging services to meet all your family's needs. Same goes for imaging at Grosvenor. We're the imaging experts. We never schedule multiple appointments, so you'll be in and out in no time. And if your initial screening reveals a concern, our radiology specialist can consult your doctor and conduct an alternative screening right then and there. Results are ready within 24 hours. Call 328-8157 to schedule an appointment at Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center or Imaging at Grosvenor today.
We'll be with you through new beginnings and sunset endings, through toil and many tears, through the joys and many fears. For all of life's ever-changing moments, trust J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers for all of your insurance needs. J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, giving you peace of mind.
Yeah, child, I can ride this right on this rim. Y'all guess what? What? I ain't got no spare.
Let me just get a jump from the hacker. Nah, this flat. Guess what, bruh? If you back around the corner of Wolf Road, there's a tire too.
I go in there right now.
Don't look at nosy, Shirley.
You know, shut up in my head in the back there. Stop making nerves. Hey, sweet boy, give me one of them tire. And while you at it, check this back.
Epic Wolf Road now has tires too. Why not replace your tires on the weekend? Wolf Road is open 7 days a week, including holidays. Visit us today.
It's the magical moment you've waited for all your life. Wedding dreams begin Sunday, April 15th at the 30th Annual Bahamas Bridal Show for hundreds who will meet 40 wedding experts to help couples down the aisle. For tickets and information, visit buttonsformalwear.com or call 421-9783. For the perfect wedding day, it's the Bahamas Bridal Show, Malia Nassau Beach All-Inclusive Resort, Sunday, April 15th. You bring the romance. We'll bring the magic.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Here's your first look at sports for Tuesday. The Bahamas was successful in defending their Carifta Swimming Championship title. The team accumulated 605.50 points over the three-day meet. Finishing second was Guadeloupe with 456 points, and host Jamaica came in third with 444 points. Trinidad and Tobago was fourth with 431 points. The Bahamas also sat atop of the medal chart, winning 17 gold, 18 silver and 8 bronze medals for a total of 43 medals. Trinidad and Tobago had a total of 34 medals, inclusive of 16 gold, 12 silver and 6 bronze. Guadeloupe collected 37 medals but only won 10 gold, 10 silver and 17 bronze. The Bahamas dominated the sprint hurdles event on Monday evening at the Carifta Track and Field Championship, which was held in the Bahamas. Our Charles Fisher was trackside and spoke with some of the hurdlers.
Season's been kind of a little rocky because I started college and it was just a new thing. But it's coming along. This is only my second outdoor meet, so I'm pretty happy with it. Unofficially, I just set a new junior national record, so that was my goal, and I'm pretty happy with that, so I can't wait to see what the rest of the season's going to bring.
I feel like it went well. I feel like I got out well because I usually don't get a good start. And I cleared all my hurdles successfully, and I was able to come up with the bronze.
Sense of relief, joy, everything just rushing in all at once. And I'm just happy to make my own country proud with a medal. That's all I can ask for.
The curtain came down on the Carifta Track and Field Championship on Monday night, which was hosted right here in the Bahamas. Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Michael Pintard, officially thanked all who participated while closing the three-day meet.
The lesson we believe we've learned at these games is that there are far more things that unite us in this region than divide us. And even though the competition was fierce and we waved our individual flags, I believe we have a greater appreciation for the strength of this region and our place on the world stage. And so as I declare these games closed, I wish to encourage all of the adults to continue to pour the best of yourselves into our young people. There is such a thing as Caribbean exceptionalism. It's where our young people take their rightful place on the world stage, recognizing that they are as talented as anyone else, anywhere else in the world. Our region faced many challenges, but together we can overcome all of them. There are opportunities we've missed in the past, but collectively we could seize them. So as you return to your separate homes, we ask you to visit the Bahamas again, not just in terms of competition, but for investment opportunities, for vacation, for the purchase of second homes. But join us as we lift the voice of the Caribbean at the United Nations, at the Commonwealth, at the OECD, all of the international intergovernmental agencies, to let them know we are standing in solidarity with each other. Having said those things, we love you. We're glad you came. Thanks for a wonderful competition. And now it is my honor and pleasure to declare these games officially closed.
Wrestling is one of 6 disciplines the Bahamas will be participating in at the Commonwealth Games, which will get started on Wednesday, April 4th through the 15th in Gold Coast, Australia.
Wrestling is one of those sports where at any given time, one wrestler can really emerge and dominate a particular event. Any wrestler, no matter what size the nation, has just as much chance of beating another wrestler, no matter how large that nation may be, where that wrestler comes from. And like I said, we've had very close calls before, but we really see this as another step to what we want to get to.
A number of the executives in the Bahamas Olympic Committee are in Australia preparing for the start of the Commonwealth Games. It is a sad time for the executive arm as they mourn the tragic death of office manager and secretary DeBron Moxey.
Once again, the Olympic family have lost a gem in DeBron Moxey. While she would have not served as long as others, the 14 months that she shared with us were just remarkable. She was a smart, talented young lady with so full of potentials. She was instrumental in the preparation of our team to the Gold Coast Commonwealth Games in every aspect, from ticketing to uniform to medical to complaints she would have had to deal with. And she rose to the occasion, never losing her cool, never getting frustrated, always willing to learn, I would say. Sometimes she could be stubborn, and for those of us who know DeBron. And then she was not afraid to admit her mistakes and learn from them and move on. A rare quality we see in young people today.
That's your first look at sports. Don't go anywhere. There's more to come.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
BTC is giving the gift of rollover data, plus free unlimited WhatsApp calls, texts, pictures, and videos. Choose from our 1-day plan for $349, 7-day plan for $9.99, or our 15-day plan for only $29.99. We've even thrown in unlimited BTC to BTC calls and texts. Dial *203# to activate your plan today. Share every moment with BTC. Terms and conditions apply.
Today is a day for fun. Today is a day for family. So why should yesterday's worries affect my today? That's why I insure my family with J.S. Johnson, because their mission is to provide us with the best insurance coverage possible. With J.S. Johnson, I know my family comes first, so I take comfort in knowing that they always have us covered, providing us with a great today and an even better tomorrow.
J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, giving you peace of mind.
Look at all the food!
The Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources presents the 2018 Agribusiness Expo, April 13th through the 15th at the Gladstone Road Agricultural Complex. Come and enjoy fresh fruit, vegetables, livestock exhibits, arts and crafts, fun for the kids, and deals galore.
You think you can get it any better than that?
Expo 2018, April 13th through the 15th on Gladstone Road. See you there.
Hey, I'm Megan Shepard, a reporter here at the ZNS Northern Service. Did you know that ZNS is right at your fingertips when you download the new ZNS app? Missed something in our newscast? That's okay. Simply pull up the app, swipe, and you'll find all of our news headlines and highlights. So what are you waiting for? Download the new ZNS app today.
Hey,
Hey, this is Bodine, host of Fabulous Living Bahamian Style, and there aren't very many things in life that give as much fulfillment and joy as traveling throughout the Bahamas. See, I've been traveling all over our archipelago, and I've seen some of the most iconic views known to mankind. I've tasted some of the most delicious foods in some of the most unique spots, and best of all, I've had a chance to connect with people from all corners of our nation. And it's not only me, it's me and the entire Fabulous Living Bahamian Style crew made up of photographers, filmmakers, bloggers, and so many more, just looking to tell the story of our Bahamas here on ZNS TV, YouTube, and Facebook. What I want you to do is just enjoy the journey with us, and we'll cover all the must-see, must-do things around the Bahamas, share some really good cooking, and experience some of the most gorgeous homes in the world, all right here, Bahamian style. I know you're going to enjoy this ride.
Make sure to tune in to ZNS TV 13 each Saturday at 6 p.m. for Road to Russia 2018 FIFA World Cup.
This is the road to the 2018 FIFA World Cup.
1540 AM, 104.5 FM plays all the Bahamian hits. All the hits, one station. The Bahamas is moving to the music. Music that makes you feel good.
The scent of your skin is intoxicating.
Home of the #1 Bahamian music beat, 1540 AM, 104.5 FM, the People Station.
How passionate are you in what you're doing here?
Very passionate. I've not been good at a lot of things, but cooking is one thing that I put my best foot forward every time I step in the kitchen. I do not accept mediocrity. If it's bad before it goes up to the guests, it's not coming up. I'd rather have a dish come out to the guests late and right than on time and wrong.
Everybody, are you on TV? Look, are you on TV? Mom, guess what it is? That's me. Bartend, do you see me? Are you on television? I gotta tell my girlfriend I'm on television.
Hello?
Babe, turn your television to ZNS.
Quick, are you on television?
I don't have a TV in there.
We have Wi-Fi though.
We have Wi-Fi.
That's fine. They upgrade now. You can watch it live from your phone.
You just have to download the app.
All right, hold on.
Go to the App Store, type in ZNS, download the app, and you'll be able to watch ZNS straight from your phone. Hurry up and start over again.
Get your news and more anytime, anywhere with the new ZNS app. Stay connected from around the globe with our live stream news updates, all in the palm of your hand. You can also listen to the ZNS Radio Network for your favorite music. Go into your Apple or Google Play Store and download the ZNS app today.
Miss, I just stand now. I still gotta pay?
With information moving at lightning speed, you need to catch up with experienced meteorologists and the best in sports you can't find anywhere else. So tag along with me, LaDawn Davis, weeknights at 7 for news as it happens right here on the People Station.
Make a meet off to in Clarendon, go to the polls and April 10th. Mayor May Penn Winston made the announcement at the Clarendon Corporation on Tuesday morning. The North Division was left vacant following the passing of the Jamaica Labour Party in June last year, December. 3 Indian citizens, including 2 university students, drowned while bathing on a beach in the southern St. Lucia on Saturday. Police report that 2 of the victims were washed out to sea by a rogue wave, and the third encountered difficulty while attempting to save them. The body of 2 of them have since been recovered, while the search continues for the third. And in Puerto Rico has recorded a surge in visitors across the island over the Easter and Passover holidays and spring break. Preliminary spring break numbers are showing that many travelers are listening to Puerto Rico officials who claim the island is open for business. Reports show record-breaking performance among the 130 hotels that are currently greeting visitors. The outlook of tourism is very positive for the rest of 2018.
Time now for weather.
In our first look at weather was a mix of cloud and sunshine with 1 or 2 passing showers around the islands today. But outside of our studios, we have partly cloudy skies as the cloud is starting to break up a bit. Temperature is 79 degrees, your relative humidity 78%. The winds are out of the northeast at 6 knots. Your 16.7. That is 30.02 inches. And that's going to do the first look at weather. Stay tuned, more weather is coming.
That does it for First at 6. Don't you move. News from the north. Up next.
Two men are dead after violent beach party. Residents feasting at the Pelican Point Coconut Festival, and children in the West on an Easter egg hunt.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Megan Shepard. Thank you so much for tuning in. Topping news tonight, 2 men are dead. 1 shot, the other stabbed after an altercation took place at a big beach party. Tonight, police tell us that 1 individual is now assisting them with their initial investigations. Italia Hall explains.
Over the holiday weekend, police were in full force patrolling the northern Bahamas, visible in all of the key spots, all in an effort to keep the island safe. The tragedy struck on Easter Monday evening at the Xanadu Beach located in South Bahama. The message went viral on the popular text messaging app called WhatsApp about a stabbing and a shooting incident. Assistant Commissioner of Police and Officer in charge of Grand Bahama, Samuel Butler, says police received a phone call shortly after 7.
Preliminary reports on examination of the scene allowed us to understand that there was a private family party celebrating a birthday for a family member along with friends. We understand that some uninvited guests arrived to the scene and wanted to participate in the social activity there.
He says after that, an argument took place.
One of the aggressors from the uninvited party later produced an instrument and began to use it against the party host and friends. Unfortunately, the aggressor was shot. He was taken to the local hospital here in Grand Bahama, where he was treated. Unfortunately, he did not make it.
The alleged aggressor, who is now deceased, is said to be a man in his early 40s from Pinder's Point, Grand Bahama. ACP Butler says 3 other young men who were hosting the party also sustained stab wounds and other injuries.
They arrived at the hospital in private vehicles, and unfortunately, in that incident, a 31-year-old male was also dead. Well, 2 other persons who subsequently arrived at the hospital who interviewed and also being present at the Xanadu Beach, and they also received considerable injuries.
Police are in the middle of the investigation. Possession of the weapon used on the scene.
I can say to you that the weapon is a properly licensed, registered weapon.
Now, Butler says one of these incidents will be classified as a murder, which will make 4 for the year on Grand Bahama. The other incident will be classified as a homicide.
The homicide is just simply investigating a killing of a human being by another human being. And the murder classification simply, when we recognize at all stake, it has no level of authority or direction to cause it to happen.
Now, at last report, one man was in custody assisting police with their investigations. Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Italia Hall.
Meantime, traffic police on Grand Bahama are issuing an advisory to all road users to exercise caution on the streets at all times. This past Saturday, 3 persons sustained serious injuries in a traffic mishap on Drumfish Street in Carvel Beach. Officer in charge of traffic, Jeremy Henfield, says the 2-car collision included a public bus.
One of those persons being seriously injured, and as a result is now at the Ryan Memorial Hospital in the intensive care unit. We had persons injured from both, but the more seriously one is the one from the public bus. He was ejected from the bus as on impact.
Over on the island of Abaco, 1 man is dead and 2 other persons are in serious condition after a 2-car smash up yesterday afternoon. According to police, the accident involving a silver 2004 Kia Rio and black Dodge Caleb took place sometime after 3 p.m. on Ernest Dean Highway in the area of Cherokee Road. Chief Superintendent Kevin Mortimer says speed was definitely a factor in that accident.
On arrival, police met 2 vehicles extensively damaged, and several persons were outside the vehicles on the side of the road being attended to by 2 doctors who were passing the area. The persons were transported to the Mahashaba Medical Facility, and where 3 of them were airlifted to New Providence for further medical attention. Unfortunately, sometime shortly after 10 p.m. last night, one of the persons was expired and met his demise. As a result, the 2 other persons are still in serious condition but stable, and the other 2 persons involved were discharged. So a total of 5 persons were involved in the accident total.
2 other persons were injured in that traffic mishap. They were taken to the Marsh Harbor Clinic, treated, and discharged. In light of these incidents, police are encouraging drivers to pay attention to the speed limit and drive with due care and attention at all times. Investigations are continuing. The Barry and Ashina Johnson murder trial was expected to resume in the Supreme Court today, but that did not happen. The case is now expected to resume on April 9th. The trial has been ongoing now since September of last year. The Crown closed its case on March 3rd after calling some 24 witnesses. Barry and Ashina Johnson were shot and killed at their home in Holmes Rock in September 2015. Paul Belizaire, Devon Hall, and Kevin Dames are all accused of 2 counts of murder, 1 count of armed robbery, and robbing the Johnsons of their car keys and their GMC truck valued at over $8,000. Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition continues in just a moment.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Dolly Madison, Freeport's original home center.
Musicians, churches, nightclubs, Radio Shack is now stocked with heavy-duty power amps, powered speakers, subwoofers, cordless and wired microphones, lavaliers, guitar strings, drumsticks, skins and accessories, guitar and bass amps, DI boxes, crossovers, line conditioners, percussion instruments, clarinet and saxophone reeds, PA systems, mixers, routers, hard drives, sound cards, tablets, MacBook Pro power cords and adapters, and so much more at the new Radio Shack at Dolly Madison Home Center.
Come on down.
Join Miracle Arena for All Nations live in Freeport, Bahamas for a 4-day breakthrough experience. Theme is A New Dawn with Prophet Samuel Addison.
I decree over your life, any rope on your body shall catch fire. Any rope on your destiny shall catch fire.
Date is 5th to 8th of April 2018 at 7 p.m. each night. Location, Downtown Complex, Freeport. Pioneers in East Mall Drive, Freeport, Bahamas. It will be an encounter with the prophetic power of God for a new level. Visit www.Miracle Arena for more details.
Pizza Hut Lovers Pizzas give you more of what you love. Meat lovers get more meat. Cheese lovers get more cheese. Veggie lovers get more veggies. Pepperoni lovers get more pepperoni. When you purchase a large Lovers Pizza, you get any small one-topping pizza for just $2. Pizza Hut will donate that $2 to the Grand Bahama Children's Home. Get your large Lovers Pizza, spend an additional $2, and get any small one-topping pizza for just $2. For the love of children at Pizza Hut Freeport.
Hey, have you heard? ZNS is everywhere you are when you download the new ZNS app. Whether you're on the move or just kicking back. Miss something on the news? It's there. Want to keep up with a live update? It's there. Or just want to listen to your favorite station? It's there too. Download the app now from the App Store and Google Play Store.
Covering the Northern Bahamas, you're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. A big cultural celebration in East End yesterday. Visitors and locals alike taking the long ride to Pelican Point to feast on dishes made of coconut. As Italia Hall tells us, vendors were happy to show off their coconut dishes.
We got some coconut lobster, coconut shrimp, we got stone crab, we got lobster and rice, Tonkin rice, coconut and rice.
And the list did not stop there. Vendors offered a wide variety of Bahamian foods, many incorporating that special ingredient, coconut. These vendors shared why the annual Coconut Festival is important for them to be a part of.
It's a part of our heritage, and to let people get a sample of all of the nice and wonderful food that we have to offer.
It's good for Bahamian people to do and relax.
Some visitors even enjoyed the sweet sounds of Bahamian music.
It's my first time out of the country, so this is really sick for me. I've never traveled this far, and I love tropical places.
These visitors say there are some Bahamian dishes and drinks that they look forward to.
Conch burgers, for sure, a little Bahama Mamas, little dancing, a little snorkeling, all of it. And we're so happy to be here on a local holiday.
The gully water, fresh seafood.
Checking out the local food.
Yeah,
culture.
just the culture. Gully wash, coconut lobster. Yeah.
Jay Craig is visiting from Michigan. He says he and his family came to the Bahamas to get away from the cold weather, and this festival is just what they needed.
Anything to get away from the snow at this point. So we heard it's been beautiful, and come down to the festival today. We've been told to come on down and check out the local food and have a couple drinks and enjoy the sun.
What are you going to tell your friends and family about the Bahamas when you get back home?
Hurry up and get down here.
Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
A big fun event taking place in the West as well this past Easter Monday holiday, but this event catered primarily to the children of that community. Shishina Rowe-Farquharson has the story.
The good food, good music, bouncing castles, and an unforgettable Easter egg hunt that left many smiles on the faces of children in West Grand Bahama who attended the first West Grand Bahama Easter egg hunt. Member of Parliament for the area, Pakeisha Parker Etchcombe, says it was a pleasure to give back and show her appreciation to the families in that area.
Every year I know that a lot of people tend to go up in the East End area, but not often. A lot of people are able to go, so we thought to keep something here in the West Grand Bahama community, and Pinedale was an important aspect of us entirely. We wanted to show them that we care. I think that the kids came out here and they had a great time.
And she says partnership is what it's all about. The MP partnered with 2 entities, among them the West Grand Bahama Community Sporting Association President Ross Burrows.
When I was contacted about doing the Easter egg hunt for the kids, I was elated to join forces with the people that put this stuff together, because the kids is the future, and the development of the kids, making sure these positive stuff in the community happens for them.
Also a part of this venture was a top-notch construction, who is responsible for the construction of the government complex, police station, and courthouse in the West. Representative Nichelle Butler says they are pleased to have taken part in this Easter egg hunt, and West Grand Bahama can rest assured that they will continue to take part in future positive initiatives in the community.
Well, Top Notch is here, and from here and now end, we will be here trying to assist in other developments here in the community, and we just look forward to assisting.
And perhaps the happiest of them all are the kiddies who had a blast.
I think that they had a very, very good time, and it's something that we wish to make an annual event, and I know it's going to do well in the future.
Shashina Wolf-Farquharson, ZNS Network News.
The students of Lewis Yard Primary School treated to food and fun, and it was all courtesy of two former students who just want to give back. Kimberly Mullings has the details.
Today is pretty much like a dream of mine. I'm a former student of Lewis Yard Primary.
Alumnus Dudley Said made it a point to give back to his alma mater in a special way.
The Lord laid on my heart to feed the kids, to feed the whole entire school. So I went to see a former student again, that's Mr. Keith Roll from Lewis Yard. He supplies us with some of the meat. And today what you see here is something that God laid on my heart to do. We fed all the kids. But what we want to do is encourage the old scholars, to continue to give back, because Lewis Yard has done so much for a lot of us.
While at the school, Said ministered to and encouraged the students.
It's an Easter season, so what we did today, we spread the message of Jesus Christ while we fed them. There's a lot of kids from Haitian background, and I told them my parents are from Haiti, but it didn't stop me from learning. So I had a twofold message that to share them. When you bleed, no matter where you're from, you're still one. So it's an awesome day today to see the smiles on these kids' face. It gives me great joy to continue to give back to a school that made a difference in my life.
Alumnus Keith Rose says it was a no-brainer to partner with Said. He was ready, willing, and able to assist, and says he is happy to do so.
As I came and I saw those little tiny tots, I can't even remember being that size, but I just remember the experience that we had at Lewis Yard and the teachers and the love, and I'm sure they're getting nothing less here. So this is a pleasure, and these type of endeavors, looking forward to assist wherever. I was speaking with the principal with some things that need to happen at the school, and we're going to do all we can to assist her with that initiative and come and see these students a little more often than we have been doing.
Principal Juanita Hanna says having Said and Roll spend time with the students was certainly a wonderful treat, and encourages others to do the same.
It's a wonderful feeling to know that, old scholars can actually come back to their old school and just say, thank you, and to just impart such inspiration to our students today. And the excitement and the smiles on the children's faces was, unmeasurable. We want to implore other old scholars from the school and any other school to give back to their schools, because oftentimes we believe that it's a public school and the government should do everything, but it takes a whole community to assist the schools and to better the children's lives.
It was also fun day, so after lunch we enjoyed playing games together in the school's yard.
Thank you, Mr. Swade and Mr. Roll, for the food today. It was good, and the student at Lewis Yard Primary School like it. This is Aurora Hepburn at ZNS Network News.
And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
This is Ask the Doctor. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. LaWanda asked, I'm hypertensive and diabetic. I take my meds religiously every morning, but for the past few weeks, I've been waking up with severe headaches, almost migraine-like. Should I be concerned? LaWanda, thanks for your question. What you're describing is not uncommon. Severe headaches, even migraines, can be related to many medical conditions, including hypertension and diabetes. Even if you are on medications for a chronic condition, you can still experience signs and symptoms related to it, particularly if you are not regularly monitoring your blood sugar or blood pressure. For persons managing diabetes or hypertension with medication, it's extremely important to keep your regular doctor's appointments and do self-tests as directed. Far too often, Many people don't take headaches, even severe headaches and migraines, seriously. Headache can be a sign that your condition is not well controlled on your current medication, and a new medication or dosage may be necessary. As a rule, any pain that's very to keep you from sleeping or bad enough to wake you up is a reason to go and see your doctor or visit a community clinic. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. This has been Ask the Doctor.
Is the next Detect on Sports.
This portion of the news is brought to you by In Style Boutique. Be fashionable, be trendy, be in style.
Tired of the endless bank fees and long lines? The Grand Bahama Cooperative Credit Union is a solution to making your money work for you by providing you with free financial counseling, interest savings plans, or interest loans, such as Christmas and vacation club fixed deposits and annuity savings. Allow our members to prepare for today and tomorrow without all the hassle. Join satisfied Bahamians who left their banking frustrations behind. Open an account with GBCCU 352-4139.
Influenza or the flu can be serious, causing hospitalization and sometimes death. One of the best ways to prevent acquiring the flu is to get your annual flu shot. Flu shots are available free of charge at all community clinics. The following high-risk persons are encouraged to get their annual flu shots: children 6 months and older, pregnant women, adults over the age of 50, persons with asthma, diabetes, hypertension, or a weakened immune system resulting from cancer and/or HIV, persons in nursing homes, and healthcare providers. Additional information regarding the flu shot can be provided by your nearest community clinic or the Health Education Division at the Ministry of Health. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health in partnership with the Public Hospitals Authority.
It's Sports Time, everybody. I'm Ricardo Lightborn, and this one tonight goes out to Ron and Kenya Nips Bow down there in New Providence, our host, and they were simply the hostess with the mostest on the weekend. The ZNS team here, thank you so much for a great weekend. Well, look, the track and field championship came to a close last night at Thomas A. Robinson Stadium down here in New Providence. And Jamaica won the competition, folks, with a total of 88 medals, and that equates to about 44 gold, 27 silvers, and 11 bronze. Team Bahamas was second and finished with 35 medals, 6 gold, 14 silver, and 58 bronze. Now, the Bahamas Griffith swim team in Jamaica so far, 605 points ahead of Guadeloupe at 454 points, and Jamaica with 144. If you like medal counts, well, Team Bahamas with 43, 17 golds, 18 silver, and also 8 bronze. They're looking pretty good as well. Also, the Grand Key Homecoming and Big Daddy Fishing Tournament is an Easter tradition like no other, folks. Our Megan Shepherd dared to cover this tournament and got an earful.
The island of Grand Key bustling with excitement this past Easter weekend as descendants returned home for the annual homecoming and bringing along some friends. The 14th annual Big Daddy Fishing Tournament also a staple event for the weekend. President of the Homecoming Committee, Mattian McIntosh, says this year the tournament had some new rules.
You can bottom fish for the mutton fish. You can bottom fish for the yellowtail. The hardest thing I think to catch in this tournament is going to be a mackerel. That's going to play a major role in this tournament.
Some 16 boats taking part in the competition. Sponsor Mike Flanagan says the tournament is a tribute to his father, who loved the community of Grand Key.
We love Grand Key. We've grown up here. It's part of our way to give back and have fun at the same time and enjoyment for everybody. The tournament's grown in popularity, but it's also hinged a lot on the weather. So we had a good luck bit with weather this weekend, so we have a few more boats coming over to the States and about the same coming from Freeport. But a clear weather weekend would always be more boats.
Trent Glob of No Worries travels to the island not just for the tournament, but for the love of all things Bahamian, from the food to the music to the friends that turned into family.
Been fishing this tournament for 5 or 6 years, and I fish tournaments all over South Florida and the Caribbean, and this is by far the most fun tournament that we do. It's not about the money, it's just about having a good time and the camaraderie and the local people here at Grand Key.
Of course, no good competition is anything without some trash talk. Captain of Big Daddy Mike Flanagan going at it with the defending champion, Herman Major, captain of All Eyes on Me.
This year's former champion, who we hope can even qualify with the fish this year. We think all his luck has run out.
Qualify, it is. Winning, it is.
Well, groupers have to be 3 pounds this year.
Don't mind that, man. Guess what? Be a champion, okay? All champions here, all champions.
All right.
All right.
It's his tournament to lose, ours to win.
Don't forget, you're the sponsor, I'm the winner.
Following the opening ceremony, it was time to enjoy the island's life. Simply add some music, a little dancing, a game of dominoes, kick back, and relax. Megan Shepard, ZNS, Total Sports.
Well, let me tell you, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Member of Parliament for North Africa, the Honorable Darren Henfield, also traveling to Grand Key to take in the festivities and also officially there for the weekend. Let me tell you that the Minister Henfield also noted that these types of events are very beneficial to the fishing community, such as Grand Key.
It's a social event as well as an economic event because it gives local vendors an opportunity to come out and sell the good food that we've been eating here all day. I had some combination curb and conch, and I believe some other things were in there. It was fantastic. And so these are always very wonderful events to give people an opportunity to come together and socialize. Those who've gone off from Grand Key, who most of whom live in Grand Bahama or New Providence, can come back to Grand Key and mix and mingle with their family, get a little bit of fishing in the meanwhile, and it's always good fun.
Minister Henfield has traveled to the island several times to fish with family and friends. And guess what? Our news team also caught up with his wife, Mrs. Henfield, and who maybe just a better fisherman. And anyhow, he has an excuse.
My wife is a Sandy Point girl, and Sandy Point is another fishing community, and so she's pretty good in the boat. But I'm from Dundee, I'm not so shabby in the boat myself, you know. I can handle myself in the boat. I just don't like the rod. I like the hand line, so I could feel what's going on and strike when I feel the pick, you know.
Anyhow, that was part one. Part two tomorrow, and you'll find out whether he can hit that strike. See how it works out. That's a look at sports tonight.
Tesla City Tours presents the first futuristic car show this Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. at Seabreeze Vacation Villas, Port of Call Drive.
Welcome to Jags International. We have Celebration, Valeria, FRS, Bahamas Air, Hotel, car vouchers now on sale.
Girls, I tried book my ticket online with them ferry. Them so complicated, they asking for too much.
That's why I stick to Jags. No agency fees or booking fees. Cash and credit, all the same. Blow deals and spectacular services with a smile.
Yes, that's Jags, your one-stop shop to Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, and Miami.
We even offer cheap car rental vouchers, dollar, thrifty, Hertz, and VIP service.
Book now with Jags and get their $5 discount card. And don't forget the super sales going on.
More Makeup by Megan Coker. When you want to look like a star. Phone 443-7979.
Everybody, I on TV. Look, I on TV. Mom, guess what it is? That's me. Bartender, do you see me? I on television. I gotta tell my girlfriend I on television.
Hello?
Babe, turn your television to ZNS. Quick, I on television.
I don't have a TV in here.
We have Wi-Fi though.
We have Wi-Fi.
That's fine. They upgrade now. You can watch it live from your phone. You just have to download the app.
All right, hold on.
Go to the App Store, type in ZNS, download the app, and you'll be able to watch ZNS straight from your phone. Hurry up and start over again.
Get your news and more anytime, anywhere with the new ZNS app. Stay connected from around the globe with our live stream news updates, all in the palm of your hand. You can also listen to the ZNS Radio Network for your favorite music. Go into your Apple or Google Play Store and download the ZNS app today.
Miss I's star now. I still gotta pay.
Falco Wars Auction is this Saturday at 8 a.m. at Executive Office Center, West Mall Drive. Auctioning TVs, computers, tools, hair, household items, and more.
Okay. Did you have fun?
I did. No, they told me that you can't fish either, right? I
No.
heard all of your secrets.
I am the, listen.
That all of those fish you brought back to Freeport, you did not catch them at all.
I'm the puggy
I
master.
heard you bought all of those.
Listen. You all stop talking fool in Grand Key here. I come in to show you anyhow. I ain't gonna fool with
So
you.
you can't have fish, Rick.
Y'all stop talking fool and grandkids.
That's going to do it for us here in the North.
I'm Ricardo Light Boy.
I'm Megan Shepherd. The Mamas Tonight continues.
Bye.
Everybody, I on TV. Look, I on TV. Mom, guess what it is? That's me. Bartend, do you see me? I on television. I gotta tell my girlfriend I on television.
Hello?
Babe, turn your television to ZNS. Quick, I on television.
I don't have a TV in here.
We have Wi-Fi though.
We have Wi-Fi.
That's fine. They upgrade now. You can watch it live from your phone. You just have to download the app.
All right, hold on.
Go to the App Store, type in ZNS, download the app, and you'll be able to watch ZNS straight from your phone. Hurry up before it's over, girl.
Get your news and more anytime, anywhere with the new ZNS app. Stay connected from around the globe with our live stream news updates, all in the palm of your hand. You can also listen to the ZNS Radio Network for your favorite music. Go into your Apple or Google Play Store and download the ZNS app today.
Miss I's a star now. I still gotta pay?
With information moving at lightning speed, you need a compelling newscast that will bring it all to you. We've got a team of reporters covering all angles, experienced meteorologists, and the best in sports you can't find anywhere else. So tag along with me, LaDawn Davis, weeknights at 7 for news as it happens right here on the People's Station.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
Coming up in the National Report, all systems are a go for the post office's new location on Gladstone Road. A new supply of HIV drugs has been purchased despite hitting rock bottom last month. And the Red Cross gearing up for one of its biggest fundraisers this weekend. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, starts right now.
This portion of the news is brought to you by BTC Every Day.
The post office is expected to be transformed into a modern complex. Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. Details are still being worked out for the move of the General Post Office to Gladstone Road. However, the new complex will be state-of-the-art. The good news comes after years of complaints and protests from staff about poor working conditions. But Transport Minister, the Honorable Frankie Campbell, made it a priority to ensure that those conditions were improved. Apart from the move, Campbell says the old East Hill site will also be transformed.
The government had, prior to that, agreed that we will implode, government's word, my word, blow up the present building that houses the post office. The plan is to design buildings that are modern, 21st century. So we have an opportunity to modernize the downtown area through building something on the property that is purpose-built. For too long, we've been going to these places where we have to renovate, and so we'll take that opportunity to modernize that area.
It was announced last week that the old Phil's Food Store would be the new home for the post office. Minister Campbell was asked at what stage the acquisition is at.
Acquisition, posted in the newspaper on the 19th of last month. It takes at least 30 days for that process to allow persons who have a rightful claim to make those claims. Then we proceed with acquiring the building, and those persons then negotiate with the government, the Treasury, to ensure that their claims are settled, as was done in the past. One that comes to mind is when we built the Charles Sanders Highway. Some persons' properties had to be acquired. Same process, nothing new.
Now to health news. HIV medicine supplies brought to a low last month are about to be replenished. Health Minister Dr. Dwayne Sands told reporters today that the new supply has been purchased.
Expecting that the definitive order, which was some $260,000 worth of HIV medication, as well as the reagents to test for the CD4 levels and viral loads, that would have been paid for. That would have been, all told, almost $320,000 of outlay in order to maintain the capacity to both treat and test for HIV.
About 2% of the Bahamian population has the HIV virus, and the broad plan is to reduce viral suppression from 60% to 90%. Dr. Sands gave these details of challenge groups with HIV and AIDS.
Now, depending on what age group and what target population we're talking about, it could be higher or lower. So men that have sex with men, higher percentage. Unfortunately, where we have not made the type of inroad that we'd like is in young people. So we're still seeing far too many young people becoming HIV positive.
Opposition leader Philip Davis called the recent immigration-related court rulings wrong in law, claiming the decision on whether someone has the right to stay or leave the country should rest with the executive and not the judiciary. He believes the role of the judiciary is to ensure the executive's decision-making is fair. He also implied that nothing much has changed since the government implemented a December 31, 2017 deadline for illegal immigrants to have their paperwork sorted out or leave this country. Both Davis and former Immigration Minister Fred Mitchell addressed the immigration issue.
Irregular migration continues unabated, and the expenditure of hundreds of thousands in public funds on repatriation efforts, draining our scarce resources that can be used to provide other essential services to our people, continues.
The minister has the power right now to grant citizenship to any child for any reason. So we're not quite sure what they need to amend the law to do, because both in the Nationality Act and in the Immigration Act, the government, the cabinet, and the minister have full powers now to grant citizenship under many circumstances.
Meanwhile, Immigration Minister the Honorable Brent Simonet is responding to claims made by PLP leader Philip Davis and Chairman Senator Fred Mitchell this morning at the party's monthly press conference on how the government is handling immigration matters, namely court rulings, amendments to the laws, and operations at the Immigration Department.
In regard to the Charles Romey case, that matter is being appealed. In the Rufa case, the ruling is straightforward, and from my recollection of the file, possibly Mr. Rufa was not treated in the best way possible. But what the government is doing at the moment is taking the whole question of immigration law to law reform. So some of it is not in 2015 Act, and some is not here, and look at the entire issue of the immigration law and areas that need to be reviewed, changed, updated. We have delegated the question of spousal permits to the minister responsible, so now they will be processed. We're also dealing with the backlog. We have, I think, done so far some 90 cases at the Immigration Commission.
Coming up, we've got highlights from the Carifta Championships. You're watching The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report.
This portion of the news is brought to you by the new Shell and Letty, designed for extra miles.
Every dream needs a gentle push. Every tomorrow needs a warm embrace. Every ambition needs hope to take flight and the faith to pursue a unique goal. At Commonwealth Bank, we make it happen for you. Today, tomorrow, and into the future. Commonwealth Bank. Everything we do it for you.
Every day you wake up with the world in the palm of your hand.
making connections and creating memories and sharing them with the people you care about. Every day, the world is at your fingertips, and you can experience every blockbuster movie in stunning HD and top 100 Billboard music hit with the touch of a button. Every day, your family and friends are important to you, and staying in touch no matter where you are in the Bahamas or the world is your #1 priority. And that's why, every day for over 100 years, BTC has been there to ensure that every Bahamian has the best connection to the world. We cover every island, rock, and key, regardless of the cost. This is BTC Country.
Wicked genius.
Wicked Genius. Come enjoy KFC's delicious chicken, fries, drink, and biscuits starting at only $5 including VAT. KFC Nassau. It's finger.
The time has come to fire them up. With grilling and summer seasons around the corner, we invite you to come be a part of the best annual throwdown in Nassau. Bahamas Welding and Fire Grill Master and Grill Design. This year, Grill Master contestants will compete to win a grill grand prize for the year. And don't forget our grill design competition, who has what it takes to take home the prize as the best grill builder in town. Come and find out at BWF Grill Master and Grill Design Competition. Choose your favorite grill team or visit in store and purchase your own grill and make it a day for the entire family. BWF is the nation's leading supplier of welding, cutting, and safety supplies, industrial gases, and medical gases. Bahamas Welding and Fire, the best choice for the lowest prices in town. Located number 13 Wilton Street, telephone number 394-0004. BWF, we're more than just our name.
This portion of the news brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
An adult male is assisting police with that shooting and stabbing incident which has left 2 men dead on Grand Bahama. We're told that the altercation started during a party in the beach area yesterday evening. The other stabbed victims were treated in hospital. 1 of 3 persons airlifted to the capital following a serious accident in Abaco has died. Police say the male succumbed to his injuries in hospital today. He was one of 5 persons in a 2-car collision on the Ernestine Highway in the area of Road on Easter Monday. The others are said to be in serious condition. In light of the accident, the police traffic chief is calling on road users to exercise caution while driving. A murder accused who was denied bail in the Supreme Court on 2 separate occasions was successful when he took his case to the Court of Appeal. The accused, Duran Neely, is facing murder and conspiracy to commit charges. His attorney, Wayne Monroe QC, argued that he does not have a criminal record or any pending matters and is not a flight risk, and the appellate court agreed. The panel noted in its ruling that the evidence in Neely's case is non-existent and that it is not fair to keep the accused in custody while the Crown seeks to obtain the evidence which they say they hope to. They also said the Bail Act does not provide for the right to detain an accused person for years. They then granted Neely $15 bail with 2 short and reporting conditions. A jury has acquitted 54-year-old David McKinsey of an unnatural sex charge. A Bush medicine practitioner, also known as Bushman, was accused of having natural sex with an underage boy in 2015. However, McKinsey denied the allegation. Jurors found McKinsey not guilty by a count of 6-3. Linda appeared for the Crown and defenders Eleanor Pintard and Stanley Roll made up the defense. Suicide is a global phenomenon that has claimed the lives of many, even here in the Bahamas, with a number of residents, old and young, taking their own lives. Patrick Murphy speaks with a local psychologist who sheds light on the deadly action some see as in this week's edition of Things You Should Know.
The El Welder Gardens community was rocked on March 25th after husband and father of 3, Ashandi Bethel, shot his wife Nicola dead before turning the gun on himself, taking his own life. The tragedy has brought suicide into the national spotlight again. Clinical psychologist at the Sandilands Rehabilitation Center, Dr. Tracy King, says suicidal persons are in psychological pain and feel that taking lives is an escape. She says it is a problem that can impact anyone.
Close to 1 million persons a year die. We know that the CDC has reported that between 15 I believe to 24-year-olds is the third leading cause. It is easy to miss the signs because one, we're not paying attention. Two, we don't know the signs. And then there is this overwhelming stigma of not wanting to talk about mental health issues. And so even though we may see something, we don't connect it to someone who is struggling psychologically.
Dr. King says suicide is a complex problem and people can resort to it due to mental health issues or life stressors. She says persons contemplating the sometimes talk about it beforehand, feel hopeless and isolated, and they may begin saying goodbye, give away possessions, and their personalities can change. These behaviors do not automatically mean someone will take their life. However, King says what is troubling about suicide is the number of people who try it.
Every person that dies by suicide, that's 25 people who actually attempted it that we may or may not know about. So statistically, we know globally that it is a major issue. We see it anecdotally here as we see it from our friends, our family members. You know, with me being a psychologist, the mental health field, I'm seeing it. I'm dealing with persons more and more that have suicidal thoughts, may attempt suicide.
The psychologist says suicide is preventable, adding that people with mental condition or get psychotherapy. She says the public can also help persons struggling with suicidal issues.
By showing them that you are empathetic, that you are willing to listen, also allows them to feel that they're not isolated anymore, that they're not alone in their suffering. And a lot of them feel hopeless. So if you come across someone who is suicidal, don't be judgmental, but may encourage them to see something different other than ending their life as their solution to the problem, and encourage them to get help.
According to the World Health Organization, there is one suicide every 40 seconds, and King says if there is not a greater push toward prevention, global statistics are expected to rise to one every 20 seconds. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm C.S. Scatterly. Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Hubert Minnis will lead a delegation representing the Bahamas at the 8th Summit of the Americas, which opens next week in Lima, Peru. His first trip to the event as Prime Minister. The CEO gathering, which will precede the Summit of the Americas, attracts leading CEOs and heads of state from the region to analyze opportunities to promote economic growth and investment through public-private interaction under the America's Business Dialogue mechanism. The summit will be held under the theme Democratic Governance Under Corruption and is set for April 12th and 13th. In other business news, Cloud Carib, a provider of managed cloud and ICT services headquartered here in the Bahamas, has announced its expansion into Latin America with the opening of a new Carib pod or data center in Ecuador. The Carib pod in Ecuador is a Tier 4 facility from which Cloud Carib will provide managed cloud and ICT services to regional businesses and government agencies. Last month, Cloud Carib announced that 2017 was a record year for the company, with revenue doubling year over year and the addition of over 40 new ICT jobs. And in international business news, shares of Intel nosedived more than 8% Monday on a report that Apple plans to start making its own processors for Mac computers as early as 2020. The stock closed down 6%. Now, according to Bloomberg, the move is part of a larger strategy to ensure all Apple devices function and can in tandem. Apple began using Intel processors in Macs in 2006. Paul Otellini, who was the CEO of Intel at the time, announced the partnership. Since then, Intel has depended on sales to Apple. This has been your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm C.S. Scatterly.
Jimmy, want some ice cream? No, I'll pass.
Hey Jimmy, we're going to get that new video game. You want to chip in?
Later for that, son. I got bigger plans for my money.
At Bank of the Bahamas, we teach our junior account holders the benefits of saving and how to get a head start in life. Wow! Open your Bank of the Bahamas junior account today.
You are innovative, hardworking, and self-motivated. You're ready to start your own business and turn those dreams of becoming an entrepreneur into actuality. Your unique business idea requires capital and the type of support which the OWN Bahamas Entrepreneurship Program is committed to providing Bahamians like yourself. Own a part of your Bahamas. Apply online now through April 30th at 5 p.m. at ownyourbahamas.com. OWN Bahamas, empowering Bahamians through ownership. Sponsored by the Isle Cares Foundation.
BTC has made the month of March Samsung month, and at its first Meltdown Blue Happy Hour, customers are given an opportunity to wind down and also take advantage of some incredible deals and take home some spectacular giveaways. They are truly finding out today that mellow is also magical.
Listen, we kicked off on March 9th with launching the Samsung J7 Neo. And with the Samsung J7 Neo, we're offering it in all of our stores all through the country for $169.99, including our $29.99 combo plan. And listen, we're excited about our new combo plan because with the purchase of a Samsung J7 Neo, you're getting unlimited talk, text, and data for 15 days. And that's a crazy deal. It's about $100 in savings for our customers. So we're passing the value on to you.
Well, Corvell, I think it's a fantastic idea. We've been trying to find different ways to engage with our customers, things that people would appreciate, something different. And, you know, that's what BTC has to offer.
We are seeing blue, and BTC is definitely ringing blue. The deals continue all month long. Great deals and giveaways on the Samsung brand well into April when BTC will launch its Samsung 9. We'll see you next Island Connection.
I've been playing football since I was a kid, and my dream has always been to see the world's best players in real life. I'd stand together with thousands, and I'd cheer.
You can win an all-expense-paid trip for two to the 2018 FIFA World Cup, courtesy of Visa. Just use your Scotiabank Visa card for anything. The more you use your card, the more chances you get. So cheer from Russia with Scotiabank and Visa. Conditions apply.
After I met a live, and you know, the live people, they were so nice. They came and showed me how to do this and do that, you know what I mean? And everything became so easy to me, you know, and it started growing and make my head more relaxed, you know? Even when I don't even want to do that, you know, I just sit down and when I look, I could watch different movies, different channels, you know? If you don't know what to do, a live, like, you know, the staff, they so nice. And they so humble, you know. I mean, the girls so beautiful, but good personality. You know, they come and they show you what to do. And I mean, I saw they didn't come here like years ago, you know what I mean? This like honey. They feeding me with honey. I can taste no sweetness through the discovery, right? I can taste the sweetness going on with our family, you know. Alive really connect me, and I believe in the best. And alive is the best, and it's good to be alive and stay alive.
Look at all the food! The Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources presents the 2018 Agribusiness Expo.
April 13th through the 15th at the Gladstone Road Agricultural Complex. Come and enjoy fresh fruit, vegetables, livestock exhibits, arts and crafts, fun for the kids, and deals galore.
You think you can get it any better than that?
Expo 2018, April 13th through the 15th on Gladstone Road. See you there.
Samsung will be launching the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus in the Bahamas on Monday, April 9th. The much-anticipated mobile device features refined designs and Samsung's most advanced cameras yet. Samsung also boasts that the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus offers powerful tools to transform how users capture special moments, express themselves, and enjoy entertainment. Some of those new features include a streamlined design, a low-light camera, and emojis. The Bahamas Red Cross preparing for the end their Bahamas fair to raise money for outreach program. The event is scheduled for Saturday and will be held on House ground. General Bahamas Carolina Turnquest says this is supposed to fuel initiatives this year.
This is for programs that changing
added cannot take and use for every day. They are once we get use purchases, we have raised funds. Increasing gateway experience and holiday weekend in addition to regular service also attracted a number of special areas, increasing local and international travel, vice president and commercial development and goals. Which is from U.S. operated the East the addition of international flights were active so by additional operating flights be spring, but summer today. Works in Gap Fox Community Center, where she gave a message on water safety. We have certified lifeguard the program going through rules again. It's a safe environment. They absolutely enjoy it. Even the Easter Bunny taking as the fossil beverage is newly ordained bishop.
The rest recognized with and I do get an offshoot of that joy when they come to the kids and I just enjoy them. What is a wonderful job and getting these fun.
Commonwealth Bahamas has always been a strong community partner for us. They've
through Sprite basketball made it fun and interactive.
A little bit further for our animal friends.
Feed open hands every year.
Preserve our natural habitat and celebrate Bahamian culture and jump on pace.
The Caribbean Bottling Team is committed to community around the entire Bahamas.
Know how you can save more money, save more time, earn more interest, and have more for the future? The solution is an account from Fidelity Bank. With our ASU Savings, fixed deposits, and preferred client program, you can get free financial advice from our team of experts, interest rates, and free online banking for simple and safe banking anytime, anywhere. Open a fixed deposit or savings account with Fidelity by visiting a branch today. Get into the rhythm of saving with Fidelity. Fidelity.
If you own a portfolio of securities within a brokerage account, like stocks, bonds, or mutual funds, you can access a hassle-free loan, known as a margin loan, based on the value of that portfolio. Your investment portfolio is essentially used as collateral for a cash loan, and the benefits are numerous. Simple and straightforward application, quick turnaround, a more competitive interest rate, no requirement for monthly payments. Contact us for more information on margin loans.
Move forward, Bahamas, and build high into the sky. Move upward and colorize you all. Move upward and build a garden to last a lifetime. Move together and settle into that new home. There's a lot of places you can do it for yourself. There's a place to do it by Builders Hall. We know exactly what model you live by. You're now building is part of what we do. So move forward, Bahamas, and remember, you can find it all.
The Home Gallery, or Sleep Gallery, we're still the home of Tempur-Pedic, Seed Posturepedic, Serta Perfect Sleeper Mattress, and so much more. We now carry an exquisite selection of towels, rugs, and a lot of accessories. Everything you need to beautify your bed, bath, and home. You have to see it. Leave the Home Gallery. Open Mondays, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Cable Beach Shop at Westridge.
Also now open at Harbor Bay. Anytime, anywhere, and instant. The benefits of using RBC's digital TM service or mobile app. Pay bills, check accounts, and more. Enjoy banking on your own terms. I in line, save time. Do your banking using RBC's digital banking services or mobile app. Visit rbc.com/Caribbean to find out more.
It's time now for a chat on Brown Family Islands Chief Meteorologist.
Good day. Look at weather. We're going to take a look at temperature on the Family Islands, and they are brought to you by Family Insurance Company. We're protecting you. 79 degrees, free. I'm also going to keep in Marsh Harbor at 75, and there are 76 here in the capital. 76 in Harbor Island, Roxanne, Eleuthera, Stanley Key in the Exuma Chain, Camp Space St. Andrews, Fresh Creek and Central Andrews, all at 77. Also 77 in San Salvador, Key and Georgetown, Exuma, Island, Ray at 78. Pick up some more. 77 Stanley with Betsy, 77. Brought to you by Builders Mall, and in the North and Central Islands. The winds out of the 10 feet knots away from the flat side, 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. High that was at 10:06. And as a little stiffer there out of the southeast at 12 to 18 knots, 5 to 6 feet, way in the shop. And then tomorrow for all areas. the winds will fall off quite nicely out of the southeast. Wave 5 to 4. High tide will take place at 10:25 in the morning, with the low tide around 4:33 in the afternoon. And as we take you into Sunday, for all areas, the winds falling off light and variable with flat seas 1 to 3 feet over the ocean. That's going to do for your forecast. Time now for your travel forecast. Your travel forecast is brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. And that's going to do it for your travel brought to you by Star Assurance. But stay tuned, your extended weather forecast is coming up in 25.
Welcome to Wellness Time. Menopause is when a woman's menstrual period permanently ends. It happens because as a woman ages, ovaries mix less of the female hormone estrogen. These are the hormones that regulate your menstrual cycle. The timing of actual menopause isn't for each woman, but it's no menopause for any time from age 40 to age 59. Menopause is a gradual process that can take a number of years. Some women just stop. Most women experience some such as the following: a change in your menstrual cycle, hot flashes, the most common symptom, vaginal dryness, urinary tract problems, headaches, night sweats, trouble sleeping, and tiredness are other symptoms. Weight gain. Many women experience emotional symptoms during menopause. These symptoms may include sadness, anxiety, and mood swings. Menopause is a gradual process that can take several years. Not really menopause, it tells you how the period is months. If you are experiencing any symptoms of menopause, speak with your doctor about options. Wellness, I'm Dr. Herb. Live your best life by living well.
Center, we provide services to meet all your family's needs. Same goes for any governor with the imaging expert. He never goes multiple appointments, so you in and out in no time. And if your initial screening is concerned, our radiology specialist can consult your doctor and conduct a alternative screening right then and there. Results are ready within 24 hours. Call 328-8147 at 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center or Imaging at Grosvenor.
Free, anytime, anywhere, and that's the benefits of using RBC's digital banking, ATM services, or mobile app. Pay bills, balances, transfer funds, and more. Enjoy the freedom of banking on your own terms. Why wait in line? Save time. Do your banking using RBC's digital banking, ATM services, or mobile app. Visit rbc.com/Caribbean to find out more.
Easter egg hunts, fun and surprise-filled edition. Selection professionals at your favorite super value or quality supermarket location. Rainbow tongues can $1.89. Polish chicken breast $1.99 per pound. Power rice 5-pound bag $2.89. Case 23 bottle 9 cents. Sweet cantaloupe $1.79 each. Carolina Pride ham 10 ounce size $99. A safe and happy Easter. All from Super Value and quality supermarkets.
We'll be with you through new beginnings and sunset forward and many fears. Through the joys and many fears. All life's ever-changing moments. Trust J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers for all of your insurance needs. J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, giving you peace of mind.
Life
is better with Rubis Rewards. Just fuel up and swipe for your chance to win free fuel, cash in stores, and store discount from our partners. Prizes. Doesn't get better than this. Your Rubis Reward tag is free at every Rubis service station in New Providence. Get yours today. Rubis, it's just better.
Carpet tiles, ceramic tiles, floor mats, even vinyl flooring. Find them all at Wright's Carpet Masters located on Bernard Road. Let them cater to your home or your office needs, and you can choose from a variety of carpets, floor mats, cashmere, oriental rugs, and area rugs. And if you can to us, we will give them to you. Free estimates and deliver them. Wright's Carpet Masters will get it right to you. Located on Bernard Road, telephone number 364-1260.
That is helpful brought to you by Press Diagnostics Center.
Johnson, welcome to Sports Tuesday. The Bahamas has officially selected the swimming and water polo championships. The 41-member team that represented the Bahamas at the Carifta Swimming Championship was under pressure after all three water polo teams won gold a week prior to the start of swimming. 2-4-2, the defenders were going after the fourth title in Jamaica. Here's one of the reports.
Bahamas led by 1 point. On day 2, the Bahamas increased that lead to 8. And on day 3, with the assistance of Jorge Rodriguez, Andy Lovett, and from these coaches, they blew it out of the water. Is it over? It's over. Came at the end of day 3 of the 4-day meet, as Team Bahamas unexpectedly had its best day 3 in what is traditionally the most challenging day of the Carifta Swim Championships.
The 3rd day is normally our weakest day, but it turned out to be one of our strongest days. The 50 breaststroke really came through. We put 11 out of 12 swimmers in the finals. I think 5 gold medals, so strong day overall. Very pleased with 100 freestyles, 11 and 12s. Overall, a great Team Bahamas.
Team Bahamas added 408.5 points Monday to lead the points race by an insurmountable 149.5 points over second place Guadeloupe. Those points boosted by Team Bahamas winning 5 of 6 50-meter breaststroke races and adding 18 medals for a total of 43 to lead the medal count. In the medal count, Team Bahamas has 17 gold, 18 silver, 8 bronze. Trinidad and Tobago is 34, 16 gold, 12 silver, and 6 bronze. More medals, 37, but 8 gold. Fourth is Barbados, 24, including 10 gold, and Jamaica is 5th with 31. In the point race, has 605.5 points, with 156. Jamaica is 3rd with 444. Trinidad and Tobago 4th with 31. And the Cayman Islands is 5th with 388.5 points. According to assistant coach Andy Lovett, only does Team Bahamas have top swimmers, but also depth.
When you're looking at a medal count and you see it's a lot closer, right, when you look at the structure of the country's programme, right, if you've got depth into your programme, then you're showing that the programme is on the right track, and we're showing depth.
Because we place it on top is one of the 2
the process that could in prisons. We got 11 back finals. Right, of those 11, about 8 of them actually got medals as well.
And sweeping 5 of 6 breaststroke races meant 5 times the medal ceremony that the Bahamian national anthem was played. Among the winners, Joe falls in the 11 to 12 race, Zane in the 13 to 14 medals. Isaac Bastian 50 to 17 boys, and it was gold in the 50 to 17 girls. Credited Higgs. In fact, Lee Higgs has won the 50 breaststroke for the past 4 years.
She's going to do a good time, so I'm going to do a good time as well.
Yeah, I was really nervous. Like, I know like I was second, but at the end didn't happen. So
For me, it's like 89% being able to trust training and take preparation to the next level. Like, race, just one. I gotta get on the warm up, get my heart rate, to get the like gas and get the blood pumping, and then I gotta go back up and do it again. So it's really just being mentally prepared and mentally tough. And the team has it done this year.
I mean, one more, and I think our show is about our country, so we know nice to be again. More night.
Assistant Coach Rodriguez says, "Mama's disciplined, talented, smart, and that gives them an edge."
One of the things I see of the Bahamas is that I can't see a lot of talent farmers that I don't that you know hard work and let's work with maybe have a combination of talent and be able to come up and get championship and championships.
So to see their expectations of 43, they have a total of 47 medals. They're looking to match last year's total of 60 with 16 goals. Reporting from the Jamaica Max, I'm Vaughn Aubrey, ZNS Sports.
Thanks so much, Vaughn. The Bahamas recorded best track championship in 7 years. The second place finish and 35 medals won at the 47th edition of the meet, which was staged right here in the Bahamas, was an overall improvement. This according to the medal chart posted from previously held meets. The from the 2016 championship held in Grenada. In 2012, Bahamas 40 medals and 14 gold and 12 bronze. And this year, the silver and our personal best times and distances were also achieved by our local athletes. One in particular was a new record in the under 17 girls 400 meters set by Megan Moss. Moss was well on her way to pulling off the 1-2 punch, but was disqualified in the 200 meters Monday night. Here Majal Knowles with a recap of 200 meter finals.
Bronze won I'm working on learn how to execute. So I have like stop momentum. So again, go the rest of my
also capturing bronze was Terrence Jones in the under 17 boys, 21.69 seconds.
25th meter. I felt the way fight from
Commonwealth bronze in the under 20 was on 23.77.
I feel good. I kind of lose my far in the straightaway, but you know, everything's just a learning and everything and just continue to the rest. Learn to say I would have simple. Individual
under 20 was Joel Johnson, 20.90 seconds.
I just composed, relaxed. I just
President of the B3A's Rose Carey was pleased with the fair competition this year's meet.
For the LOC, at the time for joy, the flow curve of 2018 has been executed out major challenges, and has caused the expectation of region by the president of the Federation, Captain Reid, and our officials, or even farmers, well-executed games. When we find these games on the expectation of our Bahamian people, I believe we have accomplished this goal. I would be rich if richer Congos who provided pulsating sounds that the world of the tests of our cause over repeatedly have confirmed that the excitement was the order of the day for our games. The hundreds of volunteers, countless numbers of well-wishers, and the fans by the thousands have helped to make us realize the feat that we have attempted.
That's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Diagnostic Center.
Life happens. When it does, insurance agents and brokers is here. We help you protect the assets you work hard. We offer rain, commercial, and liability insurance. FG Insurance agents and brokers. Visit us, your agent, or call us at 396-1490 in Nassau or 688-1500 in Freeport.
Be welcomed with love. Be inspired. Work. A place where child nurtured spiritually. Samuel Lee Cornish, along with your family, invites you to join for a change experience. This and every day, I name a program for drive for further 50455. Change ministries. Yes.
Spring clean can seem impossible, but with these clean and for a chance to win great prizes, up to $35 cash.
Juicy.
Have you heard? Everywhere. Want people was invitation and Google. Can't get enough of sexy food, home, and enough fabulous living, Bahamian style. We do it all.
To Russia 2010 World Cup.
This is the road to 2018 FIFA World Cup.
We play just like your kids. We text like your kids. We learn. We cook. We take selfies. We have us and we love just like everyone and the same things. In life, just like you do. What happened to me is treat us the same because at the end of living life with Down syndrome is simply live to learn what Down syndrome. Call 5272145. This message is brought to you by the Grand Bahama Down Syndrome Society.
It's a part of all our lives. ZNS TV, go for information. And enjoyment. ZNS is there. With something for everyone. ZNS TV, part of our life for years.
I need that in the first name.
We gon' walk it out and move. I'm tired. And I rise up, I rise like the day. I rise up, great, I rise up, and I do it 1,008 times again. And I rise up, I like the way I rise up, instead of the ache, I rise up.
Brought to you by UBTV, incorporating the Bahamas.
I'm Megan Shepard, right here at the ZNS Northern Service. Did you know that ZNS is right at your fingertips when you download the ZNS app? Something in the news so okay, simply pull up the app, swipe, and you'll find all of our news headlines and highlights. Download the new ZNS app today.
Final look at the we got to settle with our solid legislation and the harsh which dominated the West over the past week has done to and some very light winds with the warm temperatures. We have 1 or 2 showers popping up here and there. We'll continue again tonight and tomorrow. But there is a weak front system. It's presently across the southern portion of the United States. That front will slowly walk towards the south and east over the next couple of days. And by Wednesday night, it should find its way across the northwest, stall just to the south of us, and that will trigger showers again tomorrow afternoon, and we're looking for some more showers in the forecast on Thursday. But as we tend towards the weekend, things will start to dry out quite nicely, and we can look forward to an abundance of sunshine heading into the weekend. Old front boundary now well to the south of us, making its way towards the eastern Caribbean. And if you're traveling to the United States, well, you have to go through that front boundary across the southern portion of the United States, which will fire up some showers and thunderstorms over the southern states. Tonight, though, our forecast is looking like this: partly cloudy conditions, a bit warmer, with 1 or 2 passing showers again tonight, with your low temperature getting down to 71 degrees. Tomorrow, it is going to be partly sunny and warm, with those afternoon showers cranking up, as we said earlier, because of the combination of the light winds and warm temperatures. High temperature tomorrow, 84 degrees, and your extended weather forecast over the next 7 days. Things are going to look like this, keeping the showers into the forecast right into Thursday. Thereafter, things drying out on Friday, heading into the weekend, an abundance of sunshine. temperatures remaining in the 80s despite the passage of that front system, but those nighttime temperatures, they're going to linger around into the upper 60s once we get that front through here on Wednesday night. So, LaDawn, there you have it, your weather outlook for the next 7 days.
And Basil, we have some birthday greetings to share with our viewers. Happy birthday to Oprah Roach's mother, Olga Roach, who's celebrating her birthday today, and also Dexter Sweet Tea Thompson, who's also celebrating his birthday today. Basil, I know you probably know Dexter Sweet Tea Thompson.
I know him very well. Have not seen him for quite a while, but it's good to know that he is up and about because I know he was having some health challenges. But Dexter, good to hear from you, and I hope that you enjoy this your day. And to Olga, as usual, have a wonderful, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, guys. And with that, we end the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. For all of us here at ZNS, I'm LaDawn Davis. Make it a great evening, everyone.